I believe you recognize it. Beolit 17 from Bang Olufsen, a premium Bluetooth speaker and probably the best, one of the best that you can find out there. Talking about, of course, of this size. This is the box, this is how it looks, and we will discuss about it because it's one of my favorite Bluetooth speakers. And of course, by now you know already that you can find the Beolit 20, the latest generation, basically the same speaker but more powerful. It has a bit more power in it, and it has a wireless charging pad here for your smartphone. I don't know if that is essential or not, but it has a new feature anyway. Why I make this? Because I don't keep too much a Bluetooth speaker. You know, until now I tried a lot of Bluetooth speakers. I made some video comparison with JBL Boombox and also with Vifa Copenhagen also. And from all those speakers, for me, this Bang Olufsen Bluetooth speaker is the most impressive device, and it has the most angelic and pure and marvelous sound that you can hear from a Bluetooth speaker. This is it, and this is how it looks. I know it generated a lot of discussions related to this design, this classic or retro design, but hey, all good devices will generate or will make the haters to go whoom, 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 something like this. It's the case like for these Apple AirPods. The haters will hate them, obviously. They are haters. It's impossible to say the haters will love them. Also, immediately I have it here. Some discussions, some very awful discussions related to this case for the AirPods Max. It's the same thing here with this classic design. For me, it looks so nice and so premium. You have this anodized aluminum here, and after all this time, I don't know, I have this Bluetooth speaker for 1 year or more than 1 year. I don't know anymore. I don't remember at this moment. Maybe oh yeah, almost 2 years I believe I have it. Yeah, more than two years. I have the papers here inside anyway. It looks great, and it looks almost like in day one. Look how beautiful it is, and I don't have scratches on it. And as I said in all my videos, I take good care of my things because I care about them. And this is how it looks. It's heavy, it's big. You can take it anywhere with you, it's not a problem. This, look, something like this. Someone said, do you have sandwiches inside the box? No, I have a great sound. In my opinion, after testing a lot of Bluetooth speakers, I will say this. This is the most beautiful and great sound that you can hear from a Bluetooth speaker. Of course, the latest generation Beolit 20, it's better because it's more powerful. But this, if you find it, Beolit 17, just take it because it's the best acquisition that you will make. You will find out there a lot of other Bluetooth speakers, including this Vifa Copenhagen 2. This is it. This is Vifa Copenhagen 2. I believe you recognize it. It's more expensive than this Beolit 17 or Beolit 20. That Vifa is more expensive. But when you start the Bluetooth speaker, when you play the sound, you will say, what? I pay almost double than this, not double, another half for Vifa Copenhagen 2, and the sound doesn't look to be equal to this? No, it's impossible. Yes, it's impossible. This was my reaction too when I was in an audio store and tried those devices. Beolit 17 just destroyed that Vifa Copenhagen 2. The sound from Copenhagen 2, it's so flat without highs or without bass. It's something like you will hear the sound coming from the back of a wall, something like this. This was my experience, and it was bad. But this, it has a super rich sound, and that's why I decided to make this video, because I received some questions related to the Bluetooth speaker or to Beolit 20, and I decided to make this. Maybe I will take also the Beolit 20. Maybe I will sell this and I will make that upgrade. But now I don't feel the need for another speaker. I use this almost every day. I listen to this speaker, and the sound, it's so pure and beautiful that I can't compare it with anything else. Everything is so clear. You hear every instrument in a song. You hear the voice so clear. You have such beautiful highs and mids and bass. I don't want to talk about the bass. It's crazy. The bass, it's so rich, and everything remains so clear on the background. This is the beauty of this speaker. And for example, with JBL boombox, that boombox is just a boombox. It knows only to do boom, boom, boom. That's it. But it doesn't provide a sound, a clear sound. And it's twice bigger, something like this. You have a video with a comparison with this and boombox, JBL boombox. But here, even if it's so small, it's so powerful. 240 watts of peak power. By the way, it has 5.5 inch full driver. It has 3 tweeters of 1.5 inch, and also it has 2 4-inch bass radiators. And in this way, the sound will sound crazy. And I'm not talking about only the specs, because the specs in general are on paper. But here, you will feel a room with this, and you'll feel that it's too powerful. And what is the beauty with this Bluetooth speaker? Again, 240 watts of peak power. That's huge. That's crazy for such a tiny Bluetooth speaker. Even if you are listening at maximum volume, everything will remain in the same range of clarity. Like you would listen to this and you put them at maximum and you get the same clarity. Nothing changes here. Either you listen to 20% volume or 100, the clarity remains the same. It's top notch. It's the same thing here, and I really love this Bluetooth speaker. And here, by the way, you have the control buttons. You have this on-off button with an LED. The other ones, they don't have LEDs, only this pairing button. I don't know why they don't have LEDs here, because they look like it should have. You have a volume down, volume up, Bluetooth pairing, and the media button. From here you can play, pause the music, or you can change the next track or go back to the previous track with a triple click, the classic commands for Bluetooth devices. Here, by the way, you can put your smartphone. It's a very useful area. I use it almost every time I take this with me in another room, or I put it here. I put my phone here because it will stay safe. It has these walls here, and even if you do something like this with the speaker, the phone will stay safe here. It's such a nice and useful feature, and they did it right, because instead of having a flat here, a flat area, the entire area here, we have this pad area or safe area where you can put your smartphone. It's very useful. You have a letter here for this band. You can remove it in this way. It's very simple to remove it. You have the Bang Olufsen logo, and I know the Bang Olufsen, I don't know why they don't make something like this. I don't know why they don't invest in publicity, because they have, in my opinion, the best Bluetooth speakers out there. Vifa, it's way below this Bang Olufsen device. For me, the Bang Olufsen device, the Bang Olufsen Bluetooth speaker, in this case Beolit 17 and of course Beolit 20, they are the best, and there is no doubt related to this aspect. You can go in a store and you can listen for yourself. Don't listen on YouTube. Many will ask, why don't you put a sound demo here? Because you won't be able to listening. There are some dedicated videos on YouTube where they use a special microphone to record the sound. It will replicate basically the sound that you perceive with your ears. But that's not 100% the reality. In reality, everything is different. And keep in mind that you will listen the sound on your smartphone or on your tablet or laptop, I don't know, or headphones, and it will be changed. You can't perceive the environment, you can't feel the sound and the clarity in such a video. And that's why I put here my experience, and it's an honest experience after trying all kind of devices. And I will tell you this, for me at least, it's the best Bluetooth speaker out there. It has a super powerful sound, the best sound, the clearest sound available on a Bluetooth speaker. It has all kind of functionality. You will have an app, of course, where you can customize the sound. Very interesting. And it's a 360-degree sound. That's another important aspect. If you put it like this or like this, you will have the same sound around it, because it's a 360-degree Bluetooth speaker, and it has speakers here, the drivers, on the back you have a jack port for your headphones or external device, and USB Type-C port to charge it. And this is another aspect, the battery. The battery, as far as I know, it has 2000 and something, almost, let's say 3000 milliamps. And you will say, what? It's super small. No, it's not small. They advertise it as a 24 hours battery, and they are kind of right, but there is a trick. As in any Bluetooth speaker, when you discuss and when you read the specs related to the battery, the battery will last indeed 24 hours if you are listening under 50% volume. So if you listen to music at 35-40% volume, you will indeed go up to 20 hours, as 24 hours as they describe it. Indeed, I listen to a low volume here in my room, and I forgot to charge it. I don't know, I charge it at 1.5 weeks, something like this. I don't know, 10 days, 15 days, I don't know. But the battery, it's super stable and optimized, and indeed it's a beast on battery. But if you are listening the music at 100% volume, of course you will get a few hours, I don't know, 4 hours, I don't remember at this moment. But this is the case with any other Bluetooth speaker. Even with that huge monster JBL boombox where it has 20,000 milliamp powers, the battery. That's a huge, 10 times bigger than this battery, and it won't last because it will consume the battery if you are listening at maximum volume, and it will last only a few hours. The same aspect. But the beauty of this, with the JBL boombox, for example, you have a huge charger. You have to use it to charge your speaker. Here, let me show you this. Let me close this and let me take this. With Beolit 17, you can go out there in the wild and listen 1 month or the entire year if you have an external battery. This external battery has 20,000 milliamps. It's from ASUS and it's a huge external battery. Just put it here or wrap it with a tape around your device, I don't know, and just use the port, the USB Type-C port. If you connect this battery to the Bluetooth speaker, it will charge the Bluetooth speaker, and in the same time this battery will integrate into the speaker and they will become one. And now you will have a huge battery for your Bluetooth speaker. I don't know why they don't put something like this inside of the Bluetooth speaker. Look, it's enough space here to make it like this. It would be such a crazy Bluetooth speaker. But I'm glad that the Bluetooth speaker has USB Type-C and that you can use this battery, because you can go out there and you are not conditioned by anything. You can use this to listen 1 month on this Bluetooth speaker, and this is a very important aspect because you can listen with this. So if you have any concerns related to this Bluetooth speaker, dismiss them. This is the best. I tried and listened a lot of other Bluetooth speakers, and you cannot compare the sound that you get from this tiny box with anything else. I don't know what this team from Bang Olufsen makes, but the sound is unique and super clear, and it will give you another interesting aspect. It will give you a nice feeling when you listen the sound. Either you are listening at low volume or at high volume. It has something magic that will please your ears. It's hard to describe the feeling, but it's a real pleasure to listen the sound from this Bang Olufsen Beolit 17. And that's why I will tell you it's the best Bluetooth speaker, and I will keep it. And for me, it's my favorite Bluetooth speaker. They make such great devices. I don't know what is their secret. Experience probably, but you cannot get a better device than this, related to sound, battery, and how it looks and feels. This is it.